Stick up my ass. You must be young. So quick to come out and go after somebody sideways and not knowing, knowing the context or the point that was made in my comment. Never once have I said anything bad about Dragoda in my comment. Said his heart was bad in my comment. So you need to get out your feelings. Like you need to get out your feelings. Like a snowflake. You must be young. So quick to come and go after someone sideways and not knowing the context or the point that was made in my comment. Never once have I said anything about Dragoda or or said his art was bad in my comment. So you need to get out your feelings, snowflake. Nothing wrong about a cool art style. But speaking as an artist myself, an art style is something you develop over time. An art style is something you develop. Oh my God. A art style is something you develop over time. Wrong. All I stated was none of the image founders were known until they had a time and chance to shine and shine. They did and shine. They did. After years of doing fill-in work and scrounging for penciling penciling gigs. You must be young. So quick to come and go out, not knowing the context or the point that was made in my comment. No one's ever said anything bad about Dakota. Said his art was bad in my comment. Get out your feelings, snowflake. Nothing wrong about it, cool. But speaking as an artist myself, a art style is something you develop over time. And shine they did after years of doing fill-in work. Dragotta has never reached the height or pinnacle of many of the image founders of the image founders. Needs to reach the height or the pinnacle or any of the image founders. The popularity and books sold. Books sold. And books sold. Nothing wrong with speaking as an art style is something you develop over time. Art style is defined by the flaws in the work that defines you as an artist, by the flaws in the work that defines you as an artist. You learn in art school that art style is defined being the flaws in your work. Is defined as being the flaws in defines you as an artist. I'll say it was none of the image founders were known until they had a time and chance to shine. After years of doing fill-in work, covers, and scrounging for pencil gigs, it's never reached a height. Highly stylized work. Get 15 minutes of fame, but not a long lasting career. But not people people with high usually only get 15 minutes of fame, but not a long lasting career. Arthur Adams is a perfect example. Arthur Adams, great, technical, yet high analyzed artist, yet hasn't done a lot of work. Done a lot of serialized work. 40 plus year career. That's a comic illustrator. Done a lot of serialized work over. The person serialized comic book work. Comic book work over the course of his 40 plus year career. Also, doesn't have a huge serialized comic book to his credit as well. A lot of covers, but not a lot of drawn comic book issues. Probably more covers. Same applies to Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes. Nothing wrong about a cool art style, but speaking as an art style is something you develop over time. First thing you learn in art school is that art style is defined as being the flaws in your work defines you as the artist. It defines you as an artist. All I stated was none of the image founders were known until they had a time and a chance to shine. Shine they did after years of doing fill-in work, covers, and scrounging for penciling gigs. Height of the pinnacle of many of these image founders in terms of popularity and books sold. Never said bad or said his art was bad in my comment. So you need to get out your feelings, snowflake. People with highlight usually only get 15 minutes of fame, but not a long established bibliography of work in their career. Usually striking artwork. So quick. Wrong about a cool art style. An art style is something you develop over time. First thing you learn in art school is that art styles were defined as being the flaws in work. Stated was none of the image founders were known until they had a time and a chance to shine. You must be young, so quick to come and go after someone sideways and not knowing the context or the point that was made in my comment. Someone stopping you from liking anything. But as you get older and experience over time, you get wiser. As you get older and experience things over time, you get wiser. Who stopped you from liking anything? You must be young, so quick to come and go after someone sideways and not knowing the context of the point that was made in my comment. Which if I said anything bad about Dragoda, so you need to get out your feelings, snowflake. Speaking as an artist myself, in art styles, first thing you learn in art school is that art style is defined as being, it was none of the image founders. Who is it? Who's me? Who? I'll do it tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? Why don't you do it tonight? What's going on? What's going on tomorrow? What's going on? What happened? Something happened? I gotta sweep the like webbing. I gotta get some lines out. Oh man. What's up, y'all? It's the Macism. I forgot I was live streaming and answering some questions in the comments of a YouTube video concerning art. Then someone came up in the room, was like, "Oh, can you clean the bathroom tonight?" And it's like, "Oh shit, horrible timing." All right, but yeah, like I was saying, Let's see. Let's see to make sure I'm live streaming. Alrighty, view my channel. Yeah, I'm streaming. Alrighty. But yeah, I think I was watching what comics by Perch, and I guess there's a minor controversy or non-controversy, I guess, in the comic art community or comic community. I guess this artist Nick Dragotta, he drew like a cover for Absolute Batman, and he introduced Attribute, or what, Absolute Bane. So Bane has this humongous body, but his head is the size of a pea. And so I guess people have been critical of it, critical of the direction he went with that stylized image of Bane. And I know I experienced something similar before as an artist, where people saw my work and decided they want to critique it, or they didn't like it, or they say something bad about it. And it's like I saw it and I'm like, don't really care. Either way, it's like, but like I was telling in the comments of the thing, remember that time where I openly criticized the one on comic. Well, he's known. I don't know how well known he is. I guess known enough. His bodies of work in comic books wasn't a lot. He was Stephen Platt. I think I spoke of this before in another video where I openly criticized his work as far as like early in his career when he's like a late teenager, and how his interior art in the comic book was ass on a technical level. And I got chewed out for it. Even Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool, and Cable, and the guy who Image co-founder, well founder, came at me sideways in the comment, asked me what I have done to stir the masses and all this other shit. So I told him I bought the product. As long as I buy the product, I can say whatever shit I want about it. I can critique the artist, the inker, the penciler. I can talk about the quality of the comic. I bought it. I can say whatever shit I want. And even if I didn't buy it, people are always going to have an opinion. And it's like, I remember the time when I started getting into the art game, I'll be getting like heavy criticism or the way that I draw women, the boobs are too big, this, and this, and this. And it's like, I caught my fair share of it, especially during that time, during the height of the Me Too era, and a lot of the ugly people got a hold of social media and people started becoming ass backwards, talking about fat is beautiful, and everybody started to put down beautiful people and started to eliminate the sexy out of pop culture, where we have nothing but ugly women in our video games and movies and all this other shit. So I got hated on a lot by these weirdos during my time in the art game, especially during early 2010s to late 2010s. And it's like, I just kept doing my thing. It's like they came at me sideways. They tried to come after me on social media, try to cancel me, but it didn't work. I'm not a big name. I don't have nothing to lose, so they can't really cost me my job because I'm mostly freelance. It's like they could say this, and this, but there was nothing they could do outside of talking shit. They can kick me out of groups, ban me from groups and stuff like that. But outside of that, they couldn't do really much of anything. It's like they have no effect on your bottom line as an artist and your sales. It's like unless you contractually obligated to a company, then it could probably cost you your job, try to cancel you out of your job by slandering your name or picking apart your comments on social media and trying to make you come off as an evil, despicable person. So they couldn't come after me because whenever I post something, I back it up with an explanation. And I just don't mouth off hot takes either. There's if I post something, it's for a reason. It's not to just say shit just to say shit. Whenever I do comment or post or say something, there's a purpose behind it. And but yeah, that was the whole thing, dealing with the whole Nick Dragotta thing. So I just explained how artists develop a style over time. It's not something that happens overnight. An art style is something, it's your flaws as an artist define your work. It defines your work as an artist. It's not, your art style is not necessarily a good thing. It's what separates you from other artists. It's like there are some art styles that I feel are ugly, that are not good, that suck in my opinion. That's my opinion, but they worked for that artist. I don't care for like an artist called Bill Sinkovich or whatever his name was. He did Electric Assassin. He did some New Mutants work. His work looked like a hot mess of scribble scrabble on paper, but he gained a following. He got work, in the comic industry. So I can't hate. I don't really care for Barry Windsor Smith, where the face of his men and women look alike. He can't draw no feminine looking women the same as they have this dull, ugly kind of look on their face. But when it comes to his rendering, layering blacks and stuff like that, he's a master of his craft. I just don't like the way all his women look alike, facial wise. They all got this dumb, weird look on their face. Every artist isn't perfect. It's like, I know people hated on Rob Liefeld, however you want to pronounce it, how he couldn't draw feet, how sometimes he'll take liberties with anatomy and things will look off proportions, and he got a fair bit of hate for it. But I like Rob Liefeld during his time on New Mutants and his early X-Force work. His work started to get tighter when he was doing his early Youngblood stuff, even though that stuff looked hella rushed, like he just did shit to get things done. And basically, he did Youngblood. It was like half a book, and the rest was like pinups, and the other half was some bullshit. And yet that book sold over 1 million copies. He was like a millionaire overnight over probably that his first issue of Youngblood probably took him like 2 to 3 weeks to do. It's like, because I've seen people that can pencil shit like nobody's business, that can go through a 30 pages of artwork probably like in 25, 26 days. And there was only like maybe 12 or 13 pages in the first issue of Youngblood of like Rob Liefeld art side covers, and the rest was like a side story at the end. So it was like a hella rushed piece of work. But yeah, man, it's like there's a lot of people. If you're not an artist, you really don't know. Some people just like to look at cool art. That's perfectly fine. I get that. People can do what they want. But I know people here to basically, I start this live stream to show what I've been doing with 2K25. There's a major patch coming up soon. Hopefully this patch will address some issues with the game. It drives me every year that when I get a game, the weekend launches, this game got patched like 4 or 5 times, like at least 4 times before the standard edition was released to the public. Because like some people got a week in advance. I know it really kind of sucked for them, but it got patched a few times, and there's certain things that should work on day one that don't work. Like there's no camera cuts and and for matches you watch, for AI matches, which kind of lowers the hype. The game is like almost buttery smooth in the ring. So far, creating wrestlers, I haven't had the game crash on me, so that's always a plus. 2K22 crash, 2K23 crash, 2K24 crash. The good news is like I have not had any crashing issues. I saw some people like, okay, that's because they got rid of the people who had the mods. I'm like, dude, 2K22 crashed even when you weren't using mods. 2K23 crashed even when you weren't using mods. 2K24 crashed even when you weren't using mods. So mods wasn't the problem. Granted, some mods will cause whenever you're editing your wrestler to crash more often than not. but that wasn't all bots. So, yeah. But yes, I guess I'll just show off some of the wrestlers I've been working with or I created so far. As you can see, I brought back Zero Buster Akane. I need you guys' opinion. I found this new face render where Zero Buster Akane looks different. They introduced a new body type in this game. Sort of like it's like Jade Cargill's body type, but they put it under thin. It's like I'm mad they got rid of that one body type I thought was weird, but that was the only way I can give them like fat, juicy booties. But this one, in terms of cake, it brings a lot of cake because it's more of a bodybuilder, Jade Cargill, where she just has all the heel, all the ass. And then when I use my whole making the hips thicker and the ass bigger kind of trick that I use, it really emphasizes the new body type really emphasizes those curves. So if you guys are into muscle mommies, this is the game for you, especially with the new body type they put under thin. So I'm just going to do a little AI versus AI match, emphasizing this new body type. I really like it. And of course, you can control the camera angles of the entrances and everything, which is a nice little touch. I will say that the video editor for making custom Titantrons is busted. I'll probably show you guys that later. A lot of the same entrance animations. There are some new entrance animations that are pretty good in the game. Hey, what's up, Meek? How you doing? Welcome to the WWE 2K25 Trillin' Chat. Got to show the characters I worked on, finished. Probably give some info as far as the new changes. I will say the AI in simulated matches is probably the best it's ever been since, like, Here Comes the Pain on the PS2. They will do... The computer AI does a lot more shit. They also added another touch where you can choose what moves the AI will do in certain times of the match and how often they will do them. And that option does work when the opponent allows them to do shit. That's the only problem. It does work, but depending on who you put them up against, they might not get a chance to do what they want to do. The computer's a lot smarter in this game. I will say that. They made it a lot easier to reverse, so it kind of counters the difficulty of what the computer does to you. But yeah, this is the new body type called the Muscle Mommy with cake. Because you get the women, like this body type just gives them ass, gives them cake, that muscle cake. As you can see, that's muscle booty right there. That's muscle booty. I like that little thing. I went to the island and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Yeah, the island mode is pretty much ass. I didn't get this game because of the island. I got it for the fact that now I can have women wrestlers beat the shit out of men. That was my reason for getting this game, and yeah, it just makes it more fun to play where you can go up against the whole roster and not just against half the roster. The sad thing is it took AEW Fight Forever, that wrestling game, to come out to convince WWE to allow intergender matches back in their wrestling games. Come on, live stream. Don't do this to me. Notice you're starting to lag on me on YouTube.
How to prove herself in the women's division.
But yeah, 2K25 is legit. I would say people wait till... It's worth getting it now, but I say you're better off getting it on sale after all the patches and half the DLC comes out. Right now, it's very fun to play. I will say that it's probably the most funnest of the 2K games to play.
A relatively untested superstar in WWE. She has made big
visually, it's good. They always been solid games.
Superstars in the women's division. Rocking the boat could lead you to capsizing, though. Certainly a dangerous game she's been playing, ruffling the feathers of anyone.
Yeah, as you can see, the computer is a lot more aggressive. A lot more aggressive in doing moves. It's like they will do stuff on the apron a lot more if you got high flyers. Like, as you can see here, they're going to be jumping, diving, flipping. The only thing that's not working for me is these trading blows. I could have sworn I lowered the amount of trading blows that happen, but they still do at least 2 a match. And I'm like, I don't want these happening every match. I want these to happen like once every probably 4 or 5 matches. But every match at least twice is that's just one quirk of this game that I'm not a fan of. It's kind of similar to WWE 13, where they introduced the OMG moments, which were preset like environmental attacks with their own animations. And the computer, since it was a part of the gameplay, when you watch simulated matches, the computer would attempt to do an OMG move, and it would keep trying to do it over and over, no matter how much the opponent tries to stop them from doing it. They will keep trying to do at least one OMG a match. It won't be till after their like fifth or 6th failed attempt that the AI will give up on doing an OMG moment. Yeah, that was a quirk of that one, and that same type of quirk is this one with the trading blows. Right now, Zero Buster Akane is getting her ass kicked. I don't know what it is about Crystal Munoz here in the red bottoms, but her AI and her moveset is just brutal. I need to check out her character. I wonder if they made her a super heavyweight, because she just does so much damage. Even though her striking and grappling and all that stuff isn't maxed out, she just does so much damage per hit. I'm thinking she's either a heavyweight or a super heavyweight. It's like Zero Buster Akane hasn't even hurt her. Hasn't put any of her body parts in the yellow yet.
So close. That could have been it. Ooh. She might need to regroup. Set off the rope, holds on. Oh, did that just happen?
Yeah, now she finally got her in the yellow. It's like I missed that one mod where I think Witty the G put it up like the last 2 games that allowed, he created a show where you can use one of your created wrestlers and made them the ref in the show, where the arena. They would be the ref. Whatever your creator wrestler was in that slot, they would be the ref. I missed that mod so much. But since they got rid of the PC players, PS4, and Xbox One people, it's like, yeah, the community creations for PS5 and Xbox Series X are pretty bare bones.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
It's like we got spoiled with 2K23 and 2K24. But 2K was like, enough is enough. We're tired of you PC players doing shit to our game. And they figured, it's like, okay, we gave you everything you wanted. We gave you more hair, which they did for creative wrestlers. They did give you more hair options. They did give you, intergender wrestling, because you had rods for the women to wrestle the men. Shout out to What's the Status for last year doing that. Had it work flawlessly with no bugs or glitches. And so they gave us like over 300 wrestlers to get in this game. But the funny thing is, it's like gamers, we always like options. We're never really satisfied with anything. But to be honest, it's like, if I were to just look at everything in retrospect and compare past video games to now, I would say visually, wrestling games are better than they ever been visually. As far as customization, it could be either or. I want body sliders back. I would love to have body sliders where I can work body parts to size or whatever, how I see fit. But the reason they got away with that in older games because they didn't have 3D models for the clothing. But now clothing, the boots, the shirts, all the body parts are actually 3D, 3D models. Morphing 3D models. And so it's like back in the day, they were just textures or painted on whatever textures. So body morphing could work because there were just a lot of textured shit. But now things will start to clip through the clothing. So you got her hair clipping through her neck right in her victory animation. So it's like, even though we're further in technology, there's still some things that just lack a lot of technical polish. Actually, I want to show you my favorite created wrestlers that I got so far. I brought back the Skullgirls, who I introduced back in 2K23. Basically, these twin women with a whole kind of, I don't know, I don't really call it kind of a pirate kind of aesthetic, but kind of like a pirate aesthetic. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. And so the cool thing about tag teams or making factions in this game is you can have different roles for the people in your faction. So I created a faction with 5 different wrestlers, yet in that faction I created like 4 different tag teams with the members. I created like a trio. So it's like, and I can also set like their own entrances and victories within that faction. So that was a good quality of life fix that I was not expecting, but they did really good with that inclusion. Because I'll kind of show what I'm talking about. Like, I got my Emi Hayabusa, the Hayabusa twins, my Romanian, half Romanian, half Japanese influencers, fitness influencers who are now wrestlers, and their twin sisters. Let's see. Okay, that's not one. I forgot to set the. There we go. Add the manager. I forgot to add the manager. Gotta add the manager. Gotta add Donna B up in there. Why is CM Punk there? That don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. There's Evelyn. So here we got the Skullgirls. And then I also have these two, a part of the same faction. These 2 wrestlers. I have, gosh darn it, where is he? I have Jeremiah Sin and Angelina Black. Like, these 5 people are all in the faction. I know they have 2, we got total of 4 to tag team, but I added Donna B as a manager for the Skullgirls. And so, but they're all a part of the same faction, but I made them like separate tag teams within that faction. So I thought that was a good quality of life fix they added for factions in this game. My rise was actually really good this year. It was short, though. It was short. It's probably the shortest my faction, but it's replayable because they have all these different story paths. And there's quite a few wrestlers to unlock in my faction. I mean, not my faction, my rise this year. I think this was a created arena based off the SmackDown for what? I think 2004? 2005, around that time. So yeah, here's the Skullgirls. I want to upload them, but I'm afraid to upload these 2 wrestlers. Notice it says Booty Club on their hand gloves. Because I admit, when you use the muscle mommy body type, they do have nice asses, big asses. So I call them the booty club. But I'm afraid to upload them because I do not want to get banned. If I get banned, 2K bans me, then I can't play half the shit in this game. I can't play Mag Faction. I can't play online. I can't play the island. I can't do GM mode online. I can't download or upload wrestlers anymore. Only thing I can do is probably play like My Rise, Exhibition, Universe, play GM mode offline, and that's about it. So if I'm paying $76 for a fucking game after tax, I better have access to freaking everything the game has to offer. I don't want to risk getting banned. I would upload them. If anybody wants them, shoot me in the comments. I'll upload them for that day. And then after that day, I'm taking them off. I'm taking them off of communication. So they'll only be up for a day because I don't want to be risk being banned. Yeah, so I got these crazy ass people. These psychos. There's a new version of Angelina Black. Decided to bring her back. I think this match can go either way. Angelina Black is really good, but the other guy, he's not very good. He's only like a 76 rated wrestler. Angelina Black is like a 98. She'll have to carry this team to beat the Skullgirls. Well, yeah, if you're banned, you can't play the My Island. If I upload the Skullgirls and then they decide that it violates the terms of service, and if I get my account banned, because the island is all server side. No, island wasn't the reason for me getting this game. The reason for me getting this game was the intergender matches. That was the reason why I got this game. See, the last time they had women versus the men was SmackDown versus Raw 2009. I didn't care about the island. I can play it. I can go in there right now, but it's a boring experience. There's no multiplayer matches. If you play against other people, it's all single. Single one-on-one matches. I love the fact in tag team matches, they do a lot of tag-ins now. That was my issue with 2K. Oh my God, that's glitched. 2K23 and 2K24 was like, you would only get like maybe two or three like tagged or like double team tag in moves a match. And then if you're lucky, if they do their tag team finishers. But now, they do it pretty often. Now, usually it's the other way around. I use the women to beat the shit out of the men. I rarely use male wrestlers when I play these games. Rarely. But I said, since I got intergender, I will start having more male wrestlers in these games.
Right across the chest. When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
Yeah, as you notice, they do a lot of apron from outside the ring attacks now. But simulated tag team matches are really good now. They really improved the AI. It's like, I think they've been listening or paying attention, but it sucks you gotta wait for always next year's game for them to address stuff that they could patch in. But I understand that this engine that they built, these games are old and meh, and they keep adding onto this engine that, this engine is like bursting at the seams. It's like they want to add things to this game, they want to tweak things, they want to give us what they want, but they can't, because if they did, they would have to take another 2 or 3 year break to make those fixes. They would have to rebuild some of these engines from the ground up, especially the creator wrestler. Some things they would just have to just take apart and rebuild. But right now, Angelina Black is just destroying the Skullgirls by herself.
And she is finally able to mount some resistance with that. He's able to turn things around, and she might be back in it. I think she's ready to blow the roof off this place.
Oh, she reversed it.
That puts her on the offensive.
Oh my God, my live stream is going to shit. Oh, look at the quality of the live stream. I'm watching it on YouTube right now. It's really bad. It's like almost looking like 8-bit graphics on there. Actually, I'm kind of happy that I'm even able to live stream at all, because my Wi-Fi has been shit for like the past like month, which is why I haven't really been live streaming.
Back and forth trading reversals.
I think another half of the reason is, like I said, I'm streaming off of PS5, and since, you know, higher resolution graphics, higher frame rate, it's gonna tax out my bandwidth. You know, uploading, you know, the data from my console to stream over the internet is gonna take a chunk of bandwidth. Skullgirl's getting her ass kicked right now. Oh, she just hit him off the apron. Yeah, I like the fact that the computer, the AI is a lot smarter in simulated matches.
Right on point. She makes the tag.
But yeah, the Skullgirls are twins. They're twins. Decided to give them haircuts, different tattoos to separate them.
He puts him into the corner. Tag is good. Tag made. What's in store here? Double team.
Yep, see, they do their tag team moves a lot more often. But that elbow drop move is glitched. I'm going to have to change it. I'm going to have to swap it out for something else because it just looks so busted.
Looking to get airborne here.
I think the crazy thing is, it's like, it tells you something about WWE 2K24 that it went down to like $20. And usually, even with a new game coming out, like the older game will probably still be at least $29 or $39.99. But no, 2K24 is $20, which is, that ought to tell you the quality of that game. It didn't have too many additions to that game. It really didn't. Like I said, I think 2K23 is very underrated. People underrate WWE 2K23 just for the fact that when 2K22 dropped, it was so like new and they changed things up so much that people, when they got it, they considered, oh, this is like a good game, you know, and things like that. They were like, there's such a change, you know, graphical, the gameplay and everything was changed. But they took a lot out of 2K22. It's like they didn't have creative entrance. The freaking the creative wrestler was nerfed. There was constant crashing, the bugs, the glitches in that game. It was a bare bones game. But that's what I tell people whenever they reboot a series, especially a sports game. When they reboot it, it's always they always take shit out. Oh, got him with the clothesline. And then 2K23, they started adding shit back. It played a lot smoother. It was just a better game than 2K22. But a lot of people say, oh, I wasn't feeling 2K23. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? But you smoking crack. I said, but that's people and their choice, you know, game. Some people just play these games for the WWE product. So if you're just using the in-game wrestlers to play the game, then you're not going to notice a lot of the issues with these games. You're not going to notice a lot of the issues. A lot of the issues is in the creative content. Oh, stunner. Stunner. I did pick up some new games I picked up Visions of Mana for the PS5. I got it pretty cheap. I think it's only like a $35 game now. I got it used. I played it for about 2 hours. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. I know I heard some knocks against it, but for what I paid and from what I played so far, I can't complain. I started playing my Romancing Saga 2, mostly offline. I got in a good 20-something hours in Romancing Saga 2. I might put in some Unicorn Overlord, play that on stream one day. It's a tactical RPG. I don't know how that's going to go over. Not many people watch my content for RPGs. GameStop right now having a buy 4 games for under $20 for $40 and buy 4 games for under $10 for $20 sale that's going on. And so I picked up, let's see, I picked up God Eater 3. That's because it's becoming hard to find. I got One Piece Odyssey again. I got Bloodstained. And I picked up, I got back my Trails of Cold Steel 3. It's one of those RPGs that I want to play. I always get them. I end up trading them in. I never really play them. They like collect dust in my collection. But I know one of these days I will take the time to play these freaking games.
Better watch your step now. She's getting all sorts of fired up.
Oh, you're so broke? Ah, hey, you're not the only one, man. It's like everybody being broke right now. It's like, luckily for me in April, the only game I got to pick up is Fatal Fury. The new Fatal Fury game coming in April. That's the only game I got on pre-order. And then in May, I got the SNK vs. Capcom collection. Well, the new, that coming out. Those are the only games I got left pre-ordered. March broke me. There was a lot of good games that came out in March that I picked up. I picked up Xenoblade Chronicles X, the remaster for the Switch. What else did I get? WWE 2K25, of course. I did get MLB The Show 25, but for some reason, I didn't like the changes that they added to the game as far as batting. It was harder. Oh my God, Skullgirls are getting wrecked right now. I think this might be a wrap once he pulls this off. Oh, in the back. That might be it. 1, 2. Oh, she kicked out. I don't believe it.
It does not get much closer.
So yeah, March broke me. There's not too many games coming out the rest of the year I'm interested in. It's like, I think once I get my Fatal Fury and once I get my Capcom vs. SNK collection, that'll be my year. Oh yeah, so the Capcom thing is the only game on that list you're looking forward to getting back? Actually, it's like I owned all the games except for, I think, Evolution Jam that's on this new collection coming out.
Split leg.
Actually, I still own most of those games via emulator. I think only a handful I got still on the actual physical though. I still got Project Justice 2. Well, what they call Project Justice. Still got that game, even though I don't have a Dreamcast. That's because that game goes for like at least $150. I remember when it was going for like $200. And not many people own a Dreamcast or want to collect for the Dreamcast. So it's hard for me to sell it without underpricing it. Because I'm not going no lower than $150 for it. People were like, oh, let me get it for $50. Hell no. It's complete. I think I only played a total of that game like 15 times. Oh, she made her tap. The Iron Claw.
Here are your winners.
So Angelina Black, Jeremiah saying when I love this victory motion, and that victory motion is just hilarious. But it shows you how crazy she is. He's like, what the hell? This woman is tripping. That victory motion is hilarious. She up here trying to dance. I don't know. One of these days, Meek, we gonna have to try it. Well, I don't know. You don't got the game, which sucks. I don't think they got share play for GM mode for this game. You would actually have to own this game for us to play against each other online in GM mode. I don't know how well this game did in sales. I think it did okay. I think it did pretty well. It had quite a bit of publicity behind it. Oh yeah, here's my girl Diana Dynamite. I know the face, he's like, what the hell? Oh, you have Plasma Sword? I think that's the only game I didn't have for the Dreamcast with that Plasma Sword 2. I had it on the PS1, first game. Oh, she likes the graphics. Yeah, the graphics. I think mostly what they changed was the lighting. They made the lighting in this game a lot brighter. They changed the UI. The UI is a lot better. So here's my girl Donna B that I got back from 2K23. Diana Dynamite, I've been having her since 2K19. You know what? I'm going to put Donna B in her alt attire. Have her be. It's funny because it's like, I think when her fully clothed is a lot sexier than when her showing a lot of skin. Oh, graphics for you? Oh, you got 2300. Oh, that's not good, bro. Don't get me wrong. It's like Donna B in a regular attire is still pretty hot, but this body type is so curvy that she's even curvy in regular clothes. Are you legally blind? I didn't know that, man. How are you so good at these freaking games then? I know, right? You up here gaming, breaking games, and you're like almost legally blind. What the hell?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring.
I'm afraid to put up. I'm afraid to put up freaking Diana Dynamite up here because she just got too much ass. It's like they make the body types. They can't be mad at us creators when it comes to what we put the female characters in. It's like you guys made the body types the way they are. It's like we shouldn't be banned for what you did for the body types. That's like being mad at a naturally curvy woman for being naturally curvy to the point where anything she wears, she just looks good in. But I don't know. I like this version of Dynamite. Like I said, they added a whole bunch of new hair options in this game. I like the new hair options. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't copy this attire to her base attire. It's funny, they brought back that glitch when WWE 2K24 came out. Basically, for your second attire, the entrance, like your wrestler would walk out to whatever, like your first slot, like your first animation and your entrances. That would be the entrance they would have for their second attire. This was a glitch in 2K24. So I have X-Pac in the opening slot of creative entrance, just so I can have his Titantron animation. But on their second attire, when they come out in their second attire, they'll have their the fuck around and find out. Yeah, that's her whole gimmick. She also have it on her other attire too. See, look, in her second, well, in this her ring attire, she has on pants. I can upload this version of Donna B, but I don't know if I can get away with the other one.
On creating a stir in the women's division.
Across the ring, she's facing one of the most dominant superstars in the women's division today. A superstar who's taken her opponents to hell and back nearly every time she steps into the ring.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, what do you mean with the two hands? Oh, with the fingers? Yeah, I didn't make that. That whole, I guess you could saw image. I found that on Community Creations.
I don't even know what to say about this. Well, that was a heck of a moonsault.
Bang! She took that attack around.
I think Mana would really love the My Rise mode in this game. Basically, you create your own wrestler, you go through the little story mode. It's fully voice acted. It's not very long,
Energy for a simple kick out.
but I would like to see a chaotic run from Mana playing the story mode in this game. Here they go, trading blows again. Shoot, it might be from a real shirt. It could be from a real shirt design. People upload like real logos onto Community Creations all the time. I just find it funny that 2K allows you to upload trademark logos and not to download and upload trademark logos, but yet as soon as you show like a female character with defined cleavage or a thong, then they want to ban you. Oh, you don't think she'll pass the first match? Oh man, we put this game on easy. Anybody can play this game on easy. I don't know, it's like, granted, it'll take her a while to get used to the controls, but this is not like AEW Fight Forever. I don't know, has she played 2K24? Because I know you downloaded 2K24 for free when it came out. Oh, she got her with the knee strike.
She's showing incredible resiliency. Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're...
Then here come the punches.
Oh, they're doing trading blows again?
There we go. Time to work out some aggression. Oh, man.
Man, this is ridiculous. I know I set that meter to be like at 20 out of 100, but yet they still do like at least 2 a match.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Back and forth.
So far, the only thing this does is like, if I see a wrestler getting their ass kicked really bad, this is a way for them to get back in the match. Because you still get damage during these trading blows. And then they start beating the shit out of each other, both injuring, building up head damage.
Jeez, looking absolutely rocked.
Oh my god, Diana Dynamite's just reversing everything. Oh, she botched that.
She's doing a good job of staying on top of her opponent.
Time for the Three Amigos. 2. Oh, the moves you have to do to progress the story. You don't have to worry about that too much. It's a lot harder in Showcase where they want you to do specific moves in specific locations. But in My Rise, no, it wasn't that too much. You have moments where they're like, you know, punch your opponent in the ring, or throw them in the corner or grapple them outside the ring. That's as far as it goes. But in showcase mode, they do have certain timed events you have to do and things like that, which will be kind of more difficult.
And she's reeling now. If she can turn things around.
Oh, she's about to knock a bitch out. That's what I call this finisher. Knock a bitch out, version 1. Elbow to the dome.
And the cover.
2. Oh, she kicks out. Yeah, they have more visual. They show more visual damage now. Women can bleed. I've seen matches where both females will beat the shit out of each other. I don't know if you can see it, but they'll have very like bloody, bruised marks on their bodies and on their faces. So Donna B gets the win. Yeah, you can see the blood on her forehead. I don't know. I might turn this off for the women because I don't like my female wrestlers looking all ugly and beat up after a match. Because I'm so used to not having it. Yeah, you can see visible the bruising. They really emphasize it. Yeah, they look really beat up. It kind of takes out, because it's like the only time you would see like wrestlers really getting busted up if it's planned in a match and it's like a Hell in a Cell, Steel Cage, or Extreme Rules. They'll get really beaten up, and you can see it. But rarely in a regular match you see wrestlers really getting beat up and bruised. You rarely see that. But nah, this game, shoot, they take out all the kayfabe. It's like they're actually beating the shit out of each other. They got that idea from AEW Fight Forever. He said, unless you piss off Coco Beware. Let's see what else I got on here. Got my buddy girl. My buddy girl, LJ Cho. And I got, where's Lil Susu at? Lil Susu. Brought her back from, I think I really didn't make Lil Susu took out 2K24. Even though I do have a version number 2K22. This match can go either way. I don't know. LJ might win it because I've seen her beat some of my best wrestlers. But Lil Susu, she doesn't quit. She's like, it takes a lot to beat Lil Susu. This one was Wendy Cho. I don't know. Some of the wrestlers I got downloaded, I didn't create. So some of the people I download other people's creations just to get their face textures, and I don't use them at all. I just use them for the face textures. And some of them are like stuff I can re-upload, and I end up turning them into whole different wrestlers over time.
No, Corey, just respect. Oh, so this superstar's just an idiot.
The sleepy chick. Oh, you're talking about Wendy Chu. Oh. Yeah, WWE, they made her heel now. She has some kind of weird, gloomy, dark gimmick to her now, which is weird. I thought her gimmick was cute, even when she was a face, but it was weird because she's out there trying to wrestle in a onesie. It's a unique gimmick, I will say that. Wendy Chu, she can go in the ring, but I don't know if she's ever going to get over with that kind of gimmick as far as ever having a career where she's a champion. Oh, you like her dark look? It's like I can never say never. She could win a champion, and that might be the only championship she'll win. sort of like Nikki Cross with her almost a superhero gimmick.
From Yokohama, Japan, Cutie Pie, Little Sue.
We got Lil Susu.
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality.
I got one of my subscribers want me to upload her. I haven't done it yet. I will upload her though. He likes thick Japanese female wrestlers. So he wants Lil Susu. Yeah, that Brodus Clay Funkasaurus gimmick was. Oh, it emphasized the PG era to a T. It was so horrible. I felt so bad for Brodus Clay. I felt so bad for him when they gave him that gimmick. That gimmick was horrible. That was the most horrible. What kind of gimmick?
We've seen few superstars push the limits like she has lately.
An undying spirit to prove herself has made her quite a grueling competitor. She knows she has what it takes to be at the top of her division, and she's come here to prove that tonight.
We'll see if that devil-may-care attitude will pay off or backfire on her here tonight.
Yeah, but she's got to face off against one of the most destructive competitors.
Blast off! Seated senton from the top rope!
Who is Papillion Susu? Who was Papillion Susu? I have to look that one up.
Horse forearm draped across the middle rope. And down.
Oh man, I wish I could have freaking clipped when I actually got to play a match online. It's hard. It's like if you're using created wrestlers or created content, matches don't load. It's like the servers are still ass for this game. It's like you can only use like in-game wrestlers and actually get in matches. If you use like your created wrestlers, the game will just lag out. Oh, homie, so horny. Love you a long time. But yeah, I finally got into a match last night, and I used Little Susu. Oh my God, we were playing an Elimination Chamber match, and I was using only like female wrestlers, and people were like in the chat, they were like, "Who the fuck is Little Susu?" They were like, I like what one dude said. He was like, "I don't know, man. She got on a mask, so you know there's gonna be tough competition." And it's like I didn't have my mic on. I didn't feel like talking. And it was like, and so the match started, and so everybody's beating the shit out of each other, and then Lil Susu comes out last, and they're like, "Oh, here comes Lil Susu." And it's like, we were just going at it, and I think 3 of the guys, they were homies, so they were trying to take out me and the other 2 guys. They were like teaming up to take everybody out. And then one of the people took out one of their members, and then it was me and like 2 of their members versing each other. And like I said, they made it to where it was very easy to reverse in this game, because your reversal and your dodging is one button now. In the previous game, you had a separate button to dodge and a separate button to reverse, but now it's the same button. And so I just know how to, like, you know, my reversal timing, and I know when to dodge, and so they're just trying to do this random shit. And I ended up winning the match. I won the match last night. One dude was like, "I told you the person who used a Little Susu will win our ass." One dude got hella salty, saying I was cheating because I made him tap when I took him out. And then the other dude, I just did my finisher on him, and he couldn't kick out. And it's like, it was fun. And I couldn't get into another match the rest of the night. That was the only match I could get into. It was laggy, but it was playable. But yeah, my Little Susu just wrecking people.
Climbing up to the top rope, arm drag.
So Manny's brother's the worst teammate in anything, even Magic the Gathering. Why, he be trying to screw you over? Who knows?
Incredible power to kick out at just
Don't tell me my live stream died. Please don't tell me my live stream died. I might have to restart it.
from the top rope.
This is no bueno.
Oh, gosh, a ref getting caught in the crossfire.
Who knows? Oh, is it back on?
Drops their opponent in the corner.
Only thing that sucks is I can't reset my router. Uh-oh, this might be a wrap for Lil Susu.
How the hell do you kick out of that? I have
Oh my god. I think it died.
Opportunity falling through their fingers.
Only got one person watching.
And hope your next big move is the last one.
I don't know if they did this on purpose to Dev, but they're probably saying fight forever.
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
Every single time he end up killing him, then finishing whoever we're up against, and then he wins. I betrayed him. Yeah, I got a cousin like that where he just does things just to just fuck with you. They just have that troll personality.
She is getting run right over at the moment.
Yeah, sorry that my live stream looks like shit. My Wi-Fi's being really shitty right now. Oh.
Right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
She's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, she knows what it takes to stay in this fight.
The heart of these competitors is showing through tonight.
The adrenaline is coursing through their veins.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left.
Devastating kick. She's giving her no room to breathe.
She's chaining offense together to great effect.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
I don't know, it's like the refs in this game, as far as the ring counts, is hella slow. And it's like they don't count you being back inside the ring sometimes, like, unless you're on the top rope in the corner. Oh, Lil Susu's in trouble. They both got two finishers. Oh, this might be it. He's going for it. Oh, Lil Susu dodges it. Yeah, by the time you watch this on stream, it'll be kind of late. Uh-oh, Lil Susu with her comeback.
And winding up, ready to go. The quarterback elbow.
Now they're doing another trading blows. I need to turn these off. These are so annoying. I don't want to turn them off, but they happen so often in this game.
These two trading one blow.
It's like they introduced this mechanic in 2K24 and then they doubled down on it in 2K25.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
This superstar could go all night.
Ascending to the top rope. Take
Uh-oh. Oh. That body splash looked like it hurt. 2, 3. ALJ, the Bombshell Bunny Cho, wins the match.
Here's your winner, LJ, the Bombshell Bunny Cho. She's got to be proud of this win.
Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Winning and...
Alrighty. Let's see, who do I got left? Oh yeah, got my Linda Star Suzuki. I don't know if I put her up against this wrestler, she might get waxed, but we'll give Mei Ling a shot. The Chinese Amazon. I uploaded Linda Suzuki online. She had about, what, 40-something downloads so far. If I get banned for having Linda Suzuki up, then I know there's a problem. So far, it's like Community Creations is very tame. Nothing. I know last year complained because people was unloading a lot of pornographic photos and stuff on Community Creations last year. You were getting quite a few modded stuff where they got rid of the underwear on the female models. They put like stuff, textures on them and things. You know, that I can understand people getting a ban. But as far as this,
you can bet it will be memorable.
you know, I don't think, you know, something like this is should get you a ban. Especially now that, even though I did find some textures to emphasize butt cheeks, I found that texture. I did find a texture to emphasize, you know, the curves of cleavage, but it's barely noticeable because the lighting is so bright in this game that you barely notice it. You do notice the cheek, the butt cheek texture that emphasizes butt cheeks. I did find some really pretty face textures to put on their faces. But outside of that, everything else is pretty much in-game assets. It's just me knowing how to, like, with the stuff available, how to trick the system to do what I wanted to do.
And her opponent from Tianjin, China, the Bruiser Mei Lee.
Oh, you talking about which intro? The one for the one in the white?
Yeah, what horse?
That's Linda Suzuki. That's a mixture of two entrances. The one where she's doing the whole splits on the rope. That was Summer Rae's from like WWE 2K14. That's been in the game since 2K14. And then the one at the end where she does a little strut, that's a new wrestler called Jada Parker. And then this new wrestler I got, Mei Ling, I think that's just like a generic entrance. Nothing too flashy for her. She's been working out.
Do you guys have any expectations for this superstar as this match gets underway? Yeah,
I did like the fact that they brought in chain wrestling. Chain wrestling in this game is really good. Like right now, Linda Suzuki and Mei Ling are doing chain wrestling where they just do these reversal encounters. The chain wrestling does good damage now.
An opponent that's proven to be one of the most athletically gifted talents in WWE.
Locking up with one another.
Working their way out and wrenching into a side headlock.
Yeah, it's like when you get two technical grapple-heavy wrestlers wrestle against each other, they start to do chain wrestling quite a bit, which is cool. I like how they instituted it in this game. It's like they can whip out in chain wrestling. Usually it's early in the match, but sometimes they'll do it in the middle of the match. It's like the last time they had chain wrestling, I believe, was, I think, 2K20. But 2K20 was busted.
Just teeing off with that fight forever.
Yeah, I gotta turn off trading clothes. I just hate it because it just breaks the flow of the match. It's like right when things get good, they start doing this shit.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another. That will leave you stunned.
Into a cover. And she breaks free before a one count.
I noticed they'll do like a quick pin a lot too. It's like as much as I praise the AI for being good, it does have some quirks. They'll do quick pins, they'll do the trading blows a lot. Uh-oh. Mei Ling's going to try to get Linda to tap. Oh, I thought she tapped. Yes. Oh. I know, right? The only reason, like, Mei Ling is in this match is because of the trading blows. Yeah, here they go again. This is the second time within like a minute they're doing it again. I need to turn this off. It's just so annoying. Oh, she opened her up. Linda Suzuki is bleeding.
She's busted open now. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Oh, kick to the face. Oh, she gonna make her tap. But will she tap though? Will she tap though? Oh, she taps. Linda wins it.
Here is your winner, Linda Suzuki. Certainly a close competition, but in the end, there was a decisive winner.
This certainly wasn't an easy win, but she pulled it off.
And in the end, that's all that matters.
He said Mei Ling did as well as Jive Owens. She made the match interesting, though. She made it interesting. It wasn't a total squash. But I don't know. It's like Linda Suzuki is like, I made her so well that she will make even the lowest rated wrestler come off as good in her matches. Linda will win most of the time, but she makes anybody who she wrestles against look good. That's a good wrestler. When she makes you look good. Because Linda, she'll take a beating, but she'll still end up getting the win. You know, I'm going to put up one of my wrestlers against a dude. I shall put up my ass kicker, Donna B, against CM Punk. To see how that goes. She made the match interesting, though. She made it interesting. It wasn't a total squash. It's like, Linda Suzuki is like, I made her so well that
The follower is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, the captain, the Punisher B.
got Donna B coming out.
You can see
The
exactly
Punisher.
why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one.
I know she was the reason I got banned. No, I didn't get banned the first time. Usually their warning, when they warn you, is like the first time they delete off your shit. When they delete off your shit, that's your first warning. When they delete your wrestlers in your arena, that's your first warning. And then when you re-upload them, then they just ban you. They be like, oh, this person didn't get the memo. Then they just ban you.
Who is always laser focused on the competition. I expect big things.
And then they'll send you a notice. I did get an email. They'll be like, look, if you want to contest this ban, then I have to contact whatever, some shit. I think Donna could take CM Punk. I think she could do it. I don't know. CM Punk, I played against him. He gets away with some bullshit. When you play against him, he has some busted shit. It's like his striking is so quick. You think you got a grab on him? No, he hits you out of it. They give him so much priority on legendary difficulty with his strikes.
One of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
Hey, now my live stream's gone to shit. Son of a biscuit.
And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk's first tour of duty in WWE was epic. The pipe bomb set off an entirely new era in WWE. But oh, how times have changed since then.
Yeah, when you think about the past accomplishments, Corey, CM Punk has been a WWE champion. He won Money in the Bank, so many other titles. But this current version of CM Punk is driven to surpass those past achievements.
Punk possesses a lethal combination of fighting styles, and he's going to need it tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Punk is always ready for a fight, and he proclaims he is the
The controversial CM Punk. He's coming to this one ready for a fight.
Well, Punk said it himself. He's not in this business to make friends. He's here to make money. Tonight is just another day at the office for the self-proclaimed best in the world.
No one looks more ready for business than Punk does.
And across the ring is an opponent with no shortage of fighting spirit. We could be in for some real fireworks in this one.
Yeah, this is an opponent who really brings it between the ropes.
Already so far, gotta be.
This should be fun to
Just
watch.
going ham on CM Punk.
Oh, man.
Literally going ham. He is beating the shit out of him right now.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
But don't let it fool you, man. CM Punk, he'll act like he's taking a beating, and next thing you know, he comes back on you. He's reversing all your shit. He'll save up like 2 finishers. He'll hit you with 2 freaking go-to-sleeps. And that's a wrap. He wins the match.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Oh, you're heading out, Meek. All right, thanks for stopping by. Get some sleep. Have a good day at work. Appreciate you stopping by and watching my live stream. Tell man I said hi. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do another Love All Around stream with the dating sim. I want to get back to it and actually beat it. Oh, she did the combo on him? Did she do the combo? I think she did. Let me look on YouTube. Since YouTube is a little behind.
For how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk needs to formulate a strategy.
Knew what was coming there.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Hoisting up their opponent. Wow,
Oh, she did do the combo. She did a TBD combo. That's how I beat this one dude online and he rage quit. Yeah, I'll be streaming Love All Around tomorrow.
And she thwarts the pin attempt and one.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
go to sleep. But can Punk close this?
I think that's it. That must be it. Got a kick out. She's not done yet.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
And you CM Punk, he is back in this match.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences.
Like I said, he'll let you beat on him early, and then middle to the end of the match, he just goes nuts.
Springboard, clothesline.
She's lost some of her stamina at this stage.
As deep as this match has gone, it's not bad shape to be in. Ooh.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
Oh.
The hardest part of the ring. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
CM Punk is back in this match. Oh.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Yeah, like I said, it's like you try to grapple him like late in the match and he just punches you out of everything.
Could be a prelude to something big.
Oh, got the apron spear. I don't think that's going to take him out, though. It takes almost 2 or 3 finishers to take out CM Punk. And you have to make sure that he doesn't have no blue bar. Because if he has enough blue bar, he can get his resiliency and kick out.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Spinning kick to the gut.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top down.
He could have just did a finisher. I think he's going to do it now. Yep, go to sleep. Oh, no. Oh, he's doing the Anaconda Vice. Was she tapped? Will she tap? Oh, he got it locked in. She tapped. Wow. Got her with his signature, the Anaconda Vice.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk with a massive win tonight.
The best in the
I don't know. That was a realistic ending. I could see if he was going against a female, he would try to get her to tap instead of just beating her in the face. Man, that Anaconda Vice, that new animation just looks brutal, man. It looks nasty when he locks it in. CM Punk gets the win. Damn you, CM Punk. Yeah, Punk. Excuse me. This soundtrack is so good. Best soundtrack in years. Actually, 2K18 soundtrack was really good. 2K19's was decent. Barely remember 2K20's. 2K22's was forgettable. 2K23, it was okay. 2K24 was horrible. Horrible soundtrack for 2K24. 2K25, they got quite a few bangers on here. Quite a few good songs. All right, let's do an underground match. For people who haven't seen an underground match, let's see, I'm going to have Kai the Ubermaid, which is basically another gimmick for Zero Buster Akane. Who should I have her go up against? I think I'll put her against this Spider-Man somebody made.
Underground is almost impossible to prepare for, especially for a high flyer like her.
Yeah, she's going to find that taking to the skies is extra difficult, and these surroundings will test her versatility.
She's indeed in a rabid environment. No limit on punishment, nowhere to climb.
It's up to her to choose the right time to strike, to find a way to build speed and accentuate her strikes.
Determination in her eyes. She is more than ready for competition. Are you guys ready?
It's Spider-Man.
For the underground.
What kind of shirt did he put him in? Oh, look at, I don't know. I gotta look up another Spider-Man. That little thing around his neck just looks off. It's a decent looking Spider-Man, I guess. It's the gloves and the top that they used. Well, they used a bodysuit for Spider-Man, but it has like a it ends around the shoulder line.
With the competition level this high.
The mask is on point, though. We'll say that.
The rules are simple for the underground. No counts, no pinfalls, knockout, TKO, submission is the only way to win.
The following contest is an NXT
Like he got on oven mitts for gloves.
match. The only way to win is
People need to realize it's like you could have
introducing first,
just left his arms bare and just put the texture of the webbing and whatever, the red, over his arms.
And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the superstar, the Spider-Man.
The people slapping the mat.
It's important to remember there are no rules in the underground.
In this environment, competitors can use anything, even themselves, as weapons.
Something else that's important, guys, is that the only ways to win are by knockout or submission. No pinfalls.
Oh, Spider-Man's going ham right now.
Stops that offense from connecting.
So you can only win by submission or knockout in the underground matches.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Mounted palm strikes. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Spider-Man's going ham right now.
Oh, a nasty
His damage is low, though.
Gets around the attack.
Oh, flows on his ass.
Headlock. What are they doing here? Into a headstand? Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Eludes the attack. Oh, vicious knee to the face.
She knew how to evade that.
Oh, running Dragon Rana.
Agility like that. Arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes.
Oh, she got him in that Tequila Sunrise submission hold.
Good counter. Yes, not letting
Spider-Man being flexible gets out of it. Uh-oh. She's teetering.
An underground match is an unforgivable.
Oh, she did a backflip out. That was weird.
A flight to nowhere.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
Oh, headbutt to the back of the neck. Going back in the ring, Akane. There you go.
Whatever that was, a little bit of twerking action. Looked like Saxton into a standing moonsault.
Booty popping moonsault.
Turns that in his favor.
Right now, this match is pretty even. Both got yellow damage.
Torturing their opponent.
Oh,
Looks like he knew what was coming up. Got out of the way that time.
Spider Sense is on point.
Oh, God.
Oh, cool. Makes it a pole.
Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip.
The Florida Keys.
Spider-Man's in danger. He's about to get knocked out.
Arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes.
Tequila sunrise.
Solid grip on this hold.
And she breaks her own submission.
I think that only does like leg and arm damage.
That can either psych out her opponent.
You got to get her with a finisher.
He's able to dodge.
Oh, shit to the grill.
And this might be the end.
Oh, she's going for the tequila sunrise again.
Step through. Here it comes.
I don't know if he's going to tap though. Oh no, he might tap. He might tap.
And she lets go of the holds.
Ah,
Maybe
he
she
didn't
didn't
tap.
like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Oh, running knee.
She fights back with the counter.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Dazed and confused.
Oh, she's taller with the booty slaps.
To get worse.
Oh, kick to the grill again.
Now, Byron, what's up?
We are about to find out.
Oh, she's getting with the torture rack.
It's a torture rack.
Got this one locked in.
She decides to just let go, but
Spider-Man will not tap.
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
He's
And
too
she re-enters
flexible.
the ring.
Nice headlock applied. Look at this athleticism. Ouch.
Headlock. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Oh, he dodged the power driver. Oh, Superman punch. Oh, Spider-Man got like two finishers.
Owen fights back.
Backbreaker.
Oh,
And the core taking on some damage.
uh-oh, she got her adrenaline rush. It's funny because I rarely see him use adrenaline, the payback adrenaline rush in regular matches. What it does is it gives you another barrier of health to go over your regular health.
Capped off with a knee to the spine.
It lasts for quite a bit. It's a pretty good payback.
A lot of determination out there. You have to wonder
But the computer doesn't use it that often.
where end this will come from.
Well, that was a heck of a moonsault. Look at this.
Oh, so go for the torture rack. Oh, he might tap.
You can sustain being in this submission much.
Yep, he tapped.
This singles match is
Ane wins. She wins the match.
Here's your winner, the Asian Nightmare, Akane Yamashita.
They went the extra mile in this win.
I agree. What a win.
Fighting in the underground has just pushed these competitors to places they never thought they'd go.
No doubt, it was a career-altering battle.
All right, folks, I'm going to call it a night. It was almost a good 2-hour live stream. Sadly, because my Wi-Fi is shit, the visual quality is going to be kind of ass. It's going to be kind of hard to watch. But I appreciate those who stopped by and watched as much as they could. You know, thanks to Meek. Shout out to Meek the Ghost. Go check out his channel. He stopped by and chatted up with me for a little while. But yeah, I can't wait for the recent update and patch to come up to fix a lot of this game's issues. And believe you me, this game does have some issues. They should be easily to patch, but 2K has a history of fixing things, patching one thing, and then something else will break in the game, so they always got to do another patch after a major patch to get things to working right. They need to patch the visual area. They need to patch it to where you have camera cuts during AI matches. I noticed there's some weird graphical bugs where, you know, wrestlers' bodies will get entangled, will morph weird. They'll get stuck in some of the environments, like steel cages and the Hell in Cells will start to warp weird. They need to patch out when wrestlers want to eliminate themselves in Royal Rumble matches. That need to get patched. So yeah, there's some things that need to get fixed, and the gameplay and presentation level for this game to be pretty much, solid. None of these wrestling games have so much floating data and code in it that it's ridiculous. It's a lot of math in this game. X's and O's as far as how these games are programmed. So it's understandable that it's hard to make these games glitch free, especially when you're not the original developer of the engine. Ukes was the developer of this game engine. It's just 2K added their shit on top of it. But for those of you guys who stopped by, thanks for stopping by. For those of you guys who watch later, thank you for watching. Stay safe. God bless. Oops. Oops.